All right, so I'm getting ready to watch episode 22. Now we are of the final season of Attack on Titan, episode 81 overall, and the rumbling has begun. Like that's what we saw at the end of the previous episode, is that the rumbling has begun. So how is the rumbling going to play out? What are the results of this rumbling going to be? How are people going to respond to it? What's going to happen to Eren? What's going to happen to Mikasa? What's going to happen to Armin? What's going to happen to the world? Well, let's see. Let's see what this episode holds. And then it looks like it's opening back up with just kind of a recap of the rumbling here. We're seeing the walls fall. We see everything that we saw at the end of the last episode. These colossal Titan-type Titans that have been sealed within all the walls coming forth. All the walls falling down. All these big Titans coming out. We see Gabi here just staring on, doesn't know what's going on. Oh yes, and here's when Eren talks to everyone and lets them know what's going on. And I wonder if this like loosens up that coconut that Annie was frozen inside of when he opened up the walls. Like, is Annie going to finally show back up? Is she going to be free again? Because that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? But yeah, here just a big recap of his plan to kill everyone beyond the shores of Paradis. Here we go. Yeah, man, that picture, that face that I've been told is pretty faithful to the way it was depicted in the manga. The black and white face with the green eyes. A really haunting picture of Eren's face there. Not to mention he's turned into this bizarre big version of a Titan. And here during the OP, I'd just like to remind folks that I do have a Patreon now. I know a lot of you have already checked out the Patreon, but if you haven't and you're just kind of curious to see what's going on there, well, there is a link in the video description. Thaw is the name of the episode. So what exactly is going to thaw here? The relations that have been frozen with the rest of the world? Something here. All the subjects of Ymir pulled into the coordinate paths here to hear that message. That has got to be something that would just absolutely freak you out if you're here like these folks in Liberio that don't even know what's going on. But that was Annie's father there. You know, like I said, maybe Annie is going to get out of that coconut. Wow. But like they all know that the Titans are coming to kill them now, all these folks in Liberia. It's got to be scary. I guess they're just going to walk across the ocean. Like some of those images from that ED, was it season 2, that shows Titans coming out of the sea? That might be what we're going to get here. They're just going to walk to Marley. Oh, poor Gabi out there looking for Falco. And here Reiner kind of knows what he's going through since he's a shifter on his own right. Yeah, I wondered who took Falco. Oh, wow, they think Jean and Connie took him. So that's curious. I guess if he's unconscious, though, they might want to get him and try to recruit him over to the side of the Aegir, which is kind of the only side in this battle at this point, now that the rumbling's been unleashed. Oh, wow, he got injured pretty badly. He's got that bad flank injury. You can see the blood seeping out there. Oh, man. Classic Reiner blaming himself for not being able to stop it. Going to be real hard on himself because Eren's going to destroy the world and he's going to act like he thinks it's his fault here. Reiner is. Oh, so there are some blimps that they can use to escape. So if Peak's still alive, I mean, what condition is Peak going to be in? What condition is anybody going to be in now that the rumbling's begun? But they think they can get back to Marley and warn him. But Eren already warned him, via the Eldians living in Liberio. But he's still holding on to the idea of these escape blimps. I guess Aunt Karina would be Reiner's mother, right? Still trying to kill. There's no way you're going to be able to kill Eren now, Gabi. Actually, I shouldn't say no way. If there's somebody that can figure it out, it's probably Gabi. Because then also Gabi's not a Titan, so he can't bend her to his will with that founding Titan power, which is something Reiner here is kind of concerned could happen. Struggling with the buffering still. Just wanted to run away. I mean, it makes sense. That's the best thing they can do here. Oh, whoa, she's slicking her hair back. Kind of looking a little bit like Eren there before he left his cell. Look at that, some similarities. She's going to go get her boy Falco. Good for you, Gabi. Give me some reason to have kept pulling for you despite all these horrible things you've done so far, Gabi. Yeah, Sean's shocked by exactly how extreme Aaron's plan is. But he also understands it. As they die, so will the hate, and there's Falco. Yeah, Jean and Connie and company do have Falco there. Just gonna flatten the whole world into plains? That would be bad. That'd be bad for the environment. You get a Dust Bowl situation. But Jean has no pity. No pity for the Marleyans or the rest of the world, not just the Marleyans. Basically using that our hands were tied kind of argument there to justify the rumbling. And boy, is it going on. Just like he said, genocide of an unprecedented scale. Armin understands this is too far. How could Armin stop? I mean, their only hope has to be to reach him on some kind of mental or emotional level, right? And just communicate, talk it out with him. Yeah, Jean is kind of looking at how Aaron has managed to tread this weird line, and he's sacrificing everybody else to protect these people, his friends, his family, the ones he identifies with. And I can absolutely understand how Aaron would make that decision, but I'm also horrified at this idea of mass genocide that this plan will guarantee. Oh, wow. And just a nice little flashback when he's telling all of them he won't pass on his power to them because they're the most important things to him in the world. He didn't really ever dislike his friends. He just had to be cold for this plan to protect them. Uh-oh, who's that running through town? Was that Peak? No, this is just some random dumb Titan out there eating people. They still got all kinds of Titans fighting the soldiers. Yeah, why is Aaron not helping him out in this situation? So now they got to go fight these very people who were just turned by the scream. Like these people they knew, and here they got Falco under their arm. What are they going to do with Falco? Why is Aaron ignoring all the Titans inside Shiganshina here? Why didn't he direct them out along with those rumbling Titans, get him away from his friends who he says he wants to protect? But we're sitting here watching some of his friends, the commanders, sitting there killing his current friends who didn't drink the wine. Oh, so his plan is to go back and feed Falco to his mom. I was a little slow on catching on to that one. Yeah, and here Armin's trying to say, let's not do this. Let's not go feed him to your mom right now. Also, maybe not the best time to be traveling cross country. But Connie, I understand where he's coming from, though. He wants his mom to be better. Yeah, we're going to maybe see Connie and Armin have a fight here. Yep. Connie just got a little stiff with him. Yeah, kind of calling out Armin's hypocrisy here, but it wasn't Armin's decision to eat Berthold. We got to say, Berthold was fed to him. But you've got all these former comrades who drank the spinal fluid-infused wine that are out there as these Titans. I don't understand why Aaron isn't redirecting them. Is he just too preoccupied with everything else? Or is it like everything else that Aaron's done, there's a reason for it? Like maybe he doesn't want his friends to leave Shiganshina, so he's turned them inward, not to kill his friends, but to keep them occupied. Oh, or maybe is he trying to send him out to find Yelena here? Where is Zeke, by the way? I've lost track of Zeke. I mean, I know he's back in the coordinates, but then, you know, he kind of disappeared once Aaron got that founding Titan power. But I feel like he's still going to try to do something. So I'm curious to see where he's at exactly. But yeah, Yelena was pretty astute to realize Zeke was no longer controlling those Titans. I don't know why Aaron would let them go and eat all the cadets and stuff, though. I feel like he's maybe using them to corral the people rather than kill them. But I feel like I've seen some people get eaten. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's Sasha's, like, the girl that Sasha inspired and Sasha's family and Mr. Browse and the kids that they take care of. Along with Niccolo, I guess. Oh, no. Kaya's not looking like she's in such a good spot. I don't understand why these Titans are being allowed to run amok. And that one does look so much like the smaller Titan that ate her mother. Oh my goodness. So what's going to happen here to save Kaya? There's no way she's just going to be eaten. And Sasha's gone, but she's still thinking about Sasha. Oh, come on. What was that? What was that? Something saved her. Oh, Gabi! Redemption! Here comes some redemption for Gabi, helping out these kids that she was not beloved by Kaya in the least. After they're, oh, look at her charging into battle. Look at Gabi. It's nice to be able to cheer for Gabi right now. Even though, you know, that Titan she just killed was probably an MP or maybe a scout only a few days ago. Oh, standing there looking just like Sasha through the eyes of Kaya all of a sudden. This stress-induced hallucination. Here's a little bit of information about those anti-Titan sniper rifles, the one that Gabi used, unfortunately, to blow Eren's head completely off, though it didn't kill him due to, you know, Titan stuff. Yeah, they're all surprised to see Gabi still around, because she won't give up on Falco, who doesn't happen to be there. Yeah, now they're all kind of, these guys, they don't know who she is. You know, she just see her as a Marleyan invader. Is Kai going to speak up for her? Or is Kai still mad at her? All right, Kaya's finally protecting her, saying she's part of the stable family, the Browse family. And Niccolo taken up to draw a little bit of attention away from Gabi. Oh, the kid's asking these two scouts up on the rooftop to save him, protect him. Gabi, once again, puzzled why people are caring about her and protecting her. But we did get to see her have a little redemption moment where she just charged into battle like an action hero and took out that Titan that was threatening Kaya. And Mr. Browse is even, you know, he's got a pretty reasonable, good plan working with her there. Oh, asking them if they all went to the coordinate paths there. And Mr. Browse still kind of in disbelief that the rumbling has begun. Yeah, so Kaya's just as puzzled by Gabi saving her life as Gabi's puzzled by Kaya protecting her, not turning her in. They don't even understand this whole compassion to protect. But we're seeing some reconciliation between these two, I do believe. So I think at long last we're seeing Gabi's redemption. And boy, has she done a lot to be redeemed for. She's even kind of confessing it a little bit. Talking about the devil in her. Oh, I like this. Niccolo saying everybody's got that devil inside of them. You're not a bad person. It happens to all of us. You just got to recognize this devil and learn how to suppress it and let the better side of yourself show. Yeah, that escape the forest analogy that Mr. Browse had. Okay, so now we're going to see some folks get eaten by Titans, which is very unfortunate because it's a cadet eating, you know, a cadet getting eaten by a former comrade there. And here come the, you know, the scouts flying in awesome kind of scout fashion. But man, I just can't take joy in this charge and in cutting the nape and destroying these Titans now. As tragic as we just saw Zeke scream, and we know who they were just a matter of minutes ago, probably in real time here in this world. Oh, it's a Shadis! Ha ha, Shadis! He's back there getting his nice redemption moment, so he is no longer a bystander. He's the hero of the story. He came in, as bad as I hated to see one of those Titans get slashed like that, Shadis is the best guy to come in to the rescue. I love Shadis, no longer a bystander. There's Mikasa doing her thing. I was wondering if Yelena would just stand there and get chomped. Like, she didn't even flinch as this Titan broke through the tower. Kind of crazy that she didn't even flinch. Is she just accepting her fate there? Does she want to die at this point? Is she happy that she just saw the rumbling happen? Gonna round up the Thunder Spears and take the fight to these Titans. So it's so strange, the rumbling's going on outside the walls, but everybody looks pretty doomed in Shiganshina from the Titans in the city that Eren, I guess, didn't care enough to send out. Like, these are the very people he's supposed to be protecting, and he's making them fight for their lives here with Thunder Spears. And I appreciate a great action sequence. I love the music, you know, kind of the heart-thumping music going along with this. But I'm still kind of puzzled by why it's happening. Why is it being allowed to happen? But some good action to see the scouts back in old school Titan fighting fashion. We haven't really seen scouts fighting Titans in a long time, have we? This story's been about more than just simply killing Titans for a while now. Yeah, they're showing them what they got. Man, those little guys just running right through the walls, climbing up. There's a blitz going on from all these new Shiganshina Titans that Zeke Scream created. And we're seeing a pretty brave last stand here by the scouts that remain. But we don't... Is that Pixis? No! No! Come on! Do they have to stare down Pixis and kill him? That's too heartbreaking. Oh, and now we're getting the flashback montage of all the great Pixis scenes. I can't watch. No! I can't watch if they're going to kill Pixis. But it's not Pixis anymore if he's a Titan. I don't see any other way around it. If they got to fight him, they got to fight him. And I like having Armin do it. He's doing it with respect, telling him how much he appreciates everything he did for him. But at the same time, shooting him in the nape with the Thunder Spear and putting him to rest, though. It's a good touch. You know, may you rest in peace. Put a positive spin on it. Where they got some real Karate Kid, Rocky montage music going on in this battle. And Shadis out there sliding and gliding and slashing and hacking. Love seeing Shadis in motion there. Oh, Mikasa, Killing Machine. I wonder what Hanji and Levi are up to. We haven't seen them since they escaped in the stream. Oh, some slicing and dicing there. Oh my, she got hit pretty hard with a Thunder Spear kickback. Might have been some collateral damage. But they're taking these guys out, but I just can't have joy in it. I just can't have joy in seeing these Titans get defeated at this point. The show's moved so far beyond being able to pump my fist and enjoy the violence. And we still got rumbling going on. We still got all those big guys out there marching towards Marley. But it looks like they finally calmed down the situation in Shiganshina. But Yelena managed to survive the onslaught of the Shiganshina Titans. And Onion Coupon's there with them. Oh, but they don't know what happened. When Eren spoke to the subjects of Ymir, I forgot, Yelena and Onion Coupon, they're not subjects of Ymir, so they don't know what happened there. Well, I guess they do know what happened because they're seeing it all around them. Sounds like the whole world is doomed. Poor Onion Coupon. Even though you were a friendly guy, your home nation is just as in much trouble as Marley is. That's Eren's plan. Kill all the world till only those of us are left. Flock's still out there alive. Jean not happy with Flock, and look at that defiant look in Flock's eyes. But he's happy. He's happy about the rumbling. That's what Flock wanted. He had that blind faith in Eren. I want to see what Yelena's going to have to say here. Oh, Flock is arresting Yelena here. And the volunteers. But who's Flock to arrest anybody? This is anarchy here now. There is no government anywhere in the world at this point. At least not one that's safe. Definitely not one in parity at this point. So I guess Flock is appointing himself commander-in-chief. Until, Eren Yeager maybe comes back to human form. If he ever does so. There she is, just asking for her friend Falco. Then they're going to disappear, but there's nowhere safe to disappear to. They're probably best off staying where they are and together with this whole rumbling going on. I kind of forgot where they deposited Falco. Oh, Connie did get Falco! I know when he had that standoff with Armin, I didn't think he actually left with Falco, but he's on his way. So now do we have a whole nother mission, this side mission for Gabi to rescue Falco before Connie gets to his hometown? 4 years! Imagine visiting your mom in that pathetic Titan condition for 4 years. No wonder he's so dead set on feeding Falco to his mom. But then his mom will become the Jaw Titan. That'd be weird. Oh, yeah, ask it if the Founding Titan could maybe solve the problem. Armin doesn't know the answer, and more importantly, he doesn't even know how to get in touch with him at this point. Yeah, she really wants him to open up a line of communication with Eren, but I just don't know if that's going to be possible with Eren in that gigantic floating ribcage form. Yeah, Gabi begging for mercy. Begging for mercy, but she's begging the wrong person. I mean, he took Reiner's armor away. I like that. I didn't put 2 and 2 together that that's what happened to Reiner's armor. Oh, so now he's concerned about Annie, right? It's like when he softened the walls, that also softened the armor on Reiner, which means it took away the hardening from the cocoon around Annie. So now we get to see this reunion with Annie. We get to see Bertolt in the form of Armin now go back and see Annie. And what's Annie going to do? Imagine waking up to this. You've been in that shell for who knows how long, and you wake up to this. Great spot to end the episode to give us the to be continued. So we get to look forward to Annie's reaction in the next episode. This was a nice episode to kind of come to grips with the fact that the rumbling really has started, to see how it's affected all the characters we've come to know so far that are here in Shiganshina, to see how they survive the onslaught in Shiganshina. The question is, what is going to happen? And why did Eren let all the Shiganshina Titans kind of force out the fight the way they did? I don't know, but I'm happy to see Annie's back. I can't wait to see her and Armin have a conversation. I want to see how the heck she processes getting brought up to speed on everything that's happened. I mean, the big giant colossal titans from the walls are just now marching into the sea, so I guess there's some time to try to convince Eren to change his mind or to do something differently. I just don't know how you reach him at this point. I think he knows that's what they're going to try to do, and he's probably insulating himself from even having conversations with them other than the ones he initiates in the, you know, utilizing the space of the coordinate or the paths or what have you. Anyway, we're getting closer to the grand finale. I can't believe it. I want to savor these episodes that are left. And with that, I'm just going to say I'm proud of you for watching anime, and I'll talk to you again soon.
I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. It really means a lot to me. If you might be interested in Patreon perks like early access to videos, uncut reaction videos, ad-free videos, and the opportunity to vote on which anime will be covered in the future, then click on the link in the video description. Thank you.